Welcome back to the Anthony Lee Crypto Channel. We are live this Monday morning. U.S. market open coming up in 10 minutes, guys. What we got going on today? Excuse me, who all we got in chat? Let's go take a look. Guys, what a pump we had yesterday, guys. This is insane. We knew this was coming, though, because we have the Lionheart indicator. The Anthony Lee Crypto Crew has created the Lionheart indicator. It is, on some time frames, a 100% accurate indicator. It fired off a couple of days ago. We'll discuss that in just a minute. But let us see. Thanos, good morning, brother. Morning, Max. What's up, Max? Max is Lionheart long. Yeah, man. Me too. I might even add to that position. John said, morning. Saw it on Discord. Just got in. John is in the Lionheart trade, guys. We're going to discuss this in just a minute. For those of you who are new, West Coast, my main man. This is your trade, West Coast. This is your trade. I know you like... Well, you like scalping, I think, but you like this Lionheart trade. The last Lionheart trade on the daily time frame, which is 100%. We'll cover that in a minute. Let me explain to some of these folks what Lionheart is first, because they're like, what is he talking about, Lionheart? What is all this business? We'll give it just a couple more minutes. We got for folks to pile in. We've got the U.S. market open coming up in a few minutes. We're going to look to trade it. We're live. I will tell you now, if you're not in Lionheart, you may want to hold off. I'm looking for a pullback coming up, so you may get a little bit better entry. I was talking to Thanos this morning in chat, and I think price was like 93K, 93.1, and I told him to hold off. So I still think we have more downside, but even if you enter now, you're still $400 better entry than it was this morning. So I hope you held off like we discussed. Salt chain, love that Lionheart symbol. Yeah. It's actually got some text. I just stole this. I don't even know what it is. I stole it. It has some text under it too, but I stole it right before we went on stream. I need to see if I can put this on here too. I can't figure out how to steal the text. I'm terrible with tech. I know nothing. So I just stole this. I literally Google searched it and stole it. Hey guys, we got some news coming up today too. We've got. ISM Manufacturing PMI. That's coming up in 41 minutes. That's coming up at 9 o'clock Central Standard Time. This will do a little shake and bake, so we'll kind of see how these numbers come in. We got a big week. Guys, I'm going to show you a couple things, but we got a really big week. PMI tomorrow. The big day is going to be Wednesday. We've got non-farm payrolls. Jolt's jobs, Thursday's jobless claim. Oh, non-farm payrolls, excuse me, is Friday. So Wednesday and Friday are going to be the biggie days, but we got news every single day this week. So it's going to be a very volatile week. Not to mention the last couple weeks have been squirrely. I mean, you had Christmas, you had New Year's. A lot of folks, especially, hedge fund type folks, take off the entire end of the year. So it's just been folks, for the most part, folks like you and I screwing up the market. So now that you got these big boys who kind of play typically by a certain set of rules, if you will, Bitcoin's never predictable, but it's much more predictable when they're running the show versus just us out there just pissing in the wind, if you know what I mean. So I'm just kidding. We still have a strategic edge here at the ALC crew, but I mean, much more predictable, much more volatile. It's going to be a fun trading week. I've pledged to the group. I'm going to do everything I can to have the most profitable week this week that I've ever had before. Ever. So I've increased my trading accounts a little bit. I'm going to show you a little bit here. Here is one account. We're up 240 on the day. I haven't done much today. A couple little trades, little quick scalp trades. But the last 7 days, we're up $4,500. That's on this account. I trade with usually two accounts. Well, I'm going to show you the other one in a second. But we're up $4,500 in the last 7 days. So not too shabby. Yeah, that's it. That's really all I want to show you on that. So far, good year. 600 bucks on Thursday, Friday, 660, about 800 on Saturday, 900 on Sunday, and we're up 240 today so far. So looking at the most profitable trading week we've ever had here. By the way, subscribe to the channel. If you're new here, subscribe to the channel, AnthonyLeeCrypto.com. Let's take a look, guys, for those of you who are here. We got a few minutes before market open. We did a WorldCoin trade, spot trade last Monday, so 1 week ago. I invested right here. I showed you why I took the trade. I hope you took it with me. $76,000 cash I put on WorldCoin, and I told you we about to pump. And here we are. We're up about over 11 grand. We're up over 11 grand on that trade in 1 week. So you can see it right there at the top. Not too bad, up $11,000. I'm not closing this trade until it is at least $200,000, if not $300,000. I'm not even kidding you. So I don't care if I have to ride this down to $10,000. I'm not closing it before $200,000 to $300,000. But yeah, so far so good. Up 11 grand in 7 days. That is just on our spot trade. That doesn't include our futures trading, which I just showed you 4,500 bucks up in the last 7 days. So between those two accounts, we're up 15 grand in 1 week, guys. That's how we do it at AnthonyLeeCrypto.com and Anthony Lee Crypto Discord, guys. We're at 15 grand in 1 week. And I just showed it to you. So a lot of guys will talk these numbers and don't show it to you. I showed it to you, and you can see this is not a screenshot. You can see it live trading. See the numbers changing? This is live trading. So, yeah, 15 grand in 1 week. Not too bad. Not too bad. Give me 1 sec, guys. I've got to log. I've got to log into another account real quick. I want to log out of the account I just showed you the P&L on and log into another account. So give me 1 sec. I'm gonna do that on another screen so you computer wizards don't. I'm sure y'all could deduce my password or something. I don't know. I don't know how you do it. I don't know your tricks. And then we're going to be ready to get some trading done, y'all. Uh-oh. It's making me do these codes. I added these extra security codes this morning. I did some transferring around. We added to our accounts. I usually trade with a $4,000 account, a $4,000 and a $2,000 account. And the account that I was just on, I have like, I doubled it, a 4,000 in there. We're on the Lionheart trade in that account. And then this account that I'm about to pull up, we have 5,500. I had a 3,500 in this account. I transfer off my profits every single day. And we have $5,500 in this account, $5,500. So I added $2,000 to each account. So that'll help me hopefully secure the most profitable week ever, Lord willing. Eon says, do you not spot trade on KCEX? I don't, and I'll tell you why. Listen, KCEX is amazing. If you're not on KCEX, get on KCEX now. And I know some of you are squirrely about doing affiliate links, and you don't trust this, you don't trust it. That's fine. My link is below. It's in the description. You know that, but I don't even care. Go to KCEXTrading.com. Just go to type it in your browser, KCEXTrading.com, and sign up for your KCEX account. You'll have 0.01% fees. It's the lowest in the game. You won't find lower. You can get a free $570 by just doing a couple of easy things. KCEXTrading.com. I'm telling you guys, I completely vouch for it. Don't even follow my link. I don't even care. I just want you to have a better experience on a trusted site. And I've had no problems withdrawing. It's great. Getting a little volatility. The market just opened, guys. Let's focus a little more here. And we're going to come back to Lionheart, but let's watch this market open real quick. I'm going to drop to the 5-minute time frame. Got some targets. I'd like to see them move down. Well, we don't really have to watch this candle so close. We're not trading until about 8:45. So I'd like to see a little move down. If we can come down in here, We got the golden pocket. You can see the shaded green area here. We've got a nice little order block there. We got the previous day VWAP coming in there as well. So this would be a good little target. Come down to previous day VWAP, golden pocket, and bounce. If you are holding up for Lionheart and we're lucky enough to get it, it's not to say we can't come lower than that, guys. We certainly can come lower. We've got a whole lot of imbalance in here, although this move up looks pretty good. Looks pretty good with the exception of this right here. This is the more I don't want to call it macro, but for this range, this is the macro golden pocket right here. So it wouldn't be unheard of to come down into here and to fix this little weirdness right here that I don't like. But other than that, I would really like to see something like this right into there and then go, okay? Now we do right down here, one good thing, not good thing because I don't want to come down here, but one thing if we came down to this area right here is I'm not a CME gap trader. We do have a CME gap there. We also have one down lower, guys. Let me just flip over to CME and show you real quick. We got two CME gaps. You can see them right there. Let me turn off VWAP, make it a little better. You can see these two big CME gaps. So we could come fill them. Market's just opening, so we shall see. I do want to cover a few things, though. We'll just see what we get. I think we come down here, guys. I really do. But I'm happy to be wrong here. Sorry about that. Market is open. We're still in our first 5-minute candle. Any predictions, guys? Somebody throw me something in the chat. Let me know what we're fixing to do. We coming down first? We going up first? Go ahead and give the video a thumbs up as well. It just helps the algorithm. It's the best thing you can do to help our channel. You have some slight bearish divergences here at the top. I'm on the 1 hour time frame. See some 1 hour dips here. Already confirmed. Let's talk about our Lionheart trade. I know some of you new are probably wondering about what this Lionheart trade is. So we have, and I threw a fib on here. So we have these three moving averages on here. We've got the 5, the 13. The 5 is in white, the 13 is orange, and the 55 in green. I'm on the 2-day time frame, okay? Now, anytime the 5 has crossed the 13 and confirmed, as confirmed, which means that I'm on 2-day time frame. You can do this on any time frame, but it is not 100% on every time frame. It is 100% on the daily time frame. It has never failed these parameters I'm about to give you. It has only failed on the 2-day one time, and it wound up being a winner. It just failed the parameters, and I'll show you in a second. But anytime the 5 has crossed the 13 with a close, that candle has closed, that it gives a confirmation, a long entry or short, it works in reverse, will fire off. And 100% of the time, 98% of the time on the 2-day time frame, price has gone to at least to the 55 EMA before it has come and taken out the last swing low, okay? Before that, okay? It's not to say it can't hit the 55 and then roll on over, but before it has taken out the last swing low, it has gone to the 55. There's only been one failure in the history of Bitcoin on the 2-daily time frame. It has never failed on the daily. In fact, let's look at the daily real quick. You can see we got it way back here. 95% of the time it plays out in less than 5 days. This one took like 35 days. That's the longest in history, but it did play out, okay? And the parameters were fulfilled. You got the signal here. You did come down, but you did not take out the previous low, and then you came up and the exit signal was given. So, and we're dangerously close, guys, to getting the 3-day crossover too. You can see that super duper close right here to getting that 3-day crossover. It hasn't confirmed, hasn't even crossed yet, but we're close. And that would put you up closer to the 100K area, okay? So let's go back to the 2-day, and I'm gonna show you the one failure, just so we're being totally transparent. And you said it was 100%. It's not 100%. You failed in August of this year, right here. You got the short entry right here. Boom. You came up here, you had swing high, you came up before hitting 55, and you wicked it. Now, you just wicked it, and you did come back down and fulfill the signal. But this, I consider it a failure because you came up below this. Because that gives you the confidence you need. Like if you're on the daily that has never failed, that's not to say it won't someday. It thus far has not, though. Go check it. Go check it in history. Go check it. It has never failed. But that gives me the confidence that I need to, if it were to fire off here like it did, then I can enter and I know what leverage I can use and still be good, okay? As long as my liquidation is below this wick right here, then I'm good because this has never failed. Now it could, and I certainly wouldn't want to roll the dice and get down that low. I did not write it down here. I closed the trade. Matter of fact, when we got the signal, I rode it for a couple days. We came up here. I told the group, I said I took profit. I put stop loss below my entry, which was like here, and I just got out. It just took too long. I knew it would probably play out. Moving down here, guys. Moving down. I knew it would probably play out, but it took too long, and I just didn't want to fool with it anymore. Bitcoin getting that big move down that we talked about, guys. I think we come lower. I'd like to come into this golden pocket. Let's mark out that first candle, though. The first 5-minute candle. And there we have it. Be great to come down to this golden pocket. Let's set an alert. If we break the low here, we could come swoop some of this. I don't think we came this far not to take at least these wicks, but they didn't really ask my opinion. I just think we have lower to go. It'd be really, really most likely a good trade if we came down to this golden pocket. It could take us some time. It doesn't mean it's fixing to come down here on one candle. Add click drop team thinks we go to 91,473. John think we're going down to the 92K before popping up. One up trading. What's up? What's up? Fill the gap around 90K, then it might pop back up. I think we're definitely going up. The question is just how far down do we come, if at all, before that? Definitely going up. We're going to look at some of that in a second. Let's just kind of watch here. But we got Lionheart, guys. We're long from Lionheart. Some folks in the Discord are already long. We got this signal actually in Discord. People, you can only get this indicator by being a member of my Discord. Free or VIP Discord have access to this. It is not a public indicator, but it is in my Discord. We actually got this signal, guys, way back here when Bitcoin was at 89.9, so right at 90K. I didn't see it on day one. I didn't have an alert set, which is my bad. But I did enter this on a lower leverage margin at about 90.5K. So about 90.5K. So I'm in this on a lower leverage trade. Yeah, one up. There's actually two gaps. Yeah, we showed that a minute ago. You're right. You are correct. We got two gaps, 1 and 2. We got both of them. We got them marked out on this main chart too. It's just a little further down. It's hard to see. It's in this huge area of confluence right here. Gap 1 right there, and gap 2 way up here. We got them marked. Bitcoin getting a little move up here from our initial open. We're still waiting. 4 more minutes, we'll get the 845, which is when we expect the real move. I think there's a chance we fill the first gap. A chance. But I don't think we come for that lower gap anytime soon. Not at all. I think Bitcoin completes this rally up that we've started. before it rolls over to complete the bear market cycle down. I think we pick up that gap on the way down. If not both of them, but it would not surprise me if we came and picked up this gap right here. The first gap at 90K. All right, guys, how's everybody doing in there? Anybody in a trade yet? Are we waiting? Anybody in a trade? WorldCoin's probably moving a little too. Let's see if WorldCoin's going up. What were we up? Yep, we're up about 500 bucks since we last looked. We're up almost 12 grand in 1 week on this trade. Good job, guys. Those of you that took it with me, good job. Bitcoin trying to push here, y'all. Turn the old VWAP back on, see where we're at. I know we blasted through that. This looks good. Let's see if they turn it around here in a few minutes, though. We can go ahead and erase our white lines. Those played out. See if they turn it around here in a few minutes or if they rip on through. Bjorn indicator was firing off like crazy yesterday evening. Got a quick move down. It blasted right through our red box. We took this first red box. We shorted this first red box. Shorted this. Good little trade. We made pretty decent little profit here. Got stopped out on the move back up. We had stop loss at entry, but we did TP down here. It blasted right through that second box like it wasn't even there. Bjorn was firing off like crazy. I mean, I think we had this 4 hour dot fired off right there from the launching point, all the way down. 45 minutes, 30 minutes, 24 minutes. All of these were firing off, guys. Bitcoin getting a nice push here, y'all. Really nice push. Coming up in 8:45, just a couple minutes. And of course, we have the news report coming up in 15 minutes. Good push here, y'all. John is long. West Coast is waiting. Come take this high, we might break out, y'all. Or we could just SFP it, so you got to be careful here. Got to be careful here. We are creating some good bearish divergence here. Y'all see that, guys? It's very shortable right here. It's not confirmed yet, but we're creating some good bear divs. That's the signal. We got 1 minute till the 8:45 move. Got some good bear divs here so far. It's 24 minutes. Got on the 15. Got it on everything. At least 24 minute and down. Got on the 30 minute. 45 minute. Hourly so far. None of this is confirmed yet, though, but we got some good divs setting in here on the hourly and down, guys. 15 seconds. Let's see if they do anything at 8:45 like usual. They might not, or they might blast out of here. Bitcoin's looking strong, though. But we're moving up with some vector candles here. Vector candles usually get recovered. Dagbjorn, there. Hey, how are you? There she is. Ag click drop team is short. It's a good shortable area. I'm going to give it a few more seconds here. There's the 8:45. Drop down to 1 minute. They could reverse this thing really quickly, y'all. or they could blast out of here. Anyway, let's look at some macro stuff while we're kind of waiting on them. Let's go to the 2-week time frame. Trying to get, unless we just absolutely roll over here, we're still 2 weeks. Candle just closed. We don't quite have a green dot, but it is trying, guys. It is trying. 10-day, we're under a green dot. It'll close in 5 days. It'll confirm if we stay where we are. Weekly, we're under confirmed green dot. 5-day confirmed green dot. But check this out on Bjorn down below, guys. On the 5-day time frame, this is huge. We have volatility expansion down here. We have expanded beyond contraction, contracted down below the 15%. Now we've expanded beyond. Stochastic is headed up. That means big, powerful, aggressive move to the upside. So we can be expecting that, and you're already seeing it. I mean, just look at this 5-day candle. I mean, this ginormous bullish engulfing candle engulfed all of this from this volatility expansion. This is the greatest indicator you'll ever see. And look at the high time frames, never disappoint. Bitcoin getting a little bit of pullback here. 3-day time frame, same thing, volatility expansion on 3-day time frame. 2-day, same thing. Daily, same thing. We talked about this in Discord the other day. We got the daily, I think 2 days ago. I told them, I said it is expanding. I said wait for it to confirm, and then check direction of stochastic, which is up. So yeah, this is just a super powerful indicator, guys. Bjorn indicator, you can only get this as part of the VIP Discord. So join the VIP Discord, AnthonyLeeCrypto.com. Join us on KCEX. Don't even use my link below. Just go to KCEXTrading.com. It'll be the best trading move you've ever done as far as getting an account set up. Good bear divs here. I want to short this so bad, guys. I want to short this. Yeah, I think so. Getting the move down now, guys. Yeah, I think so. Let's do it. All right, I'm short, guys. Up 130 bucks so far. TP1. I didn't TP yet. I'm watching it. Watching it, guys. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Send it down. Let's take a little TP here. Got a little TP in. Set a stop loss in. We TP'd 130 bucks, I think. Moving it down, guys. Uh-oh. What am I doing? Stop loss and profit. We've already hit a TP. We're moving down, guys. Anybody else short this with me? Making some money today, y'all. I don't want to give all this back. Stopped out. No problemo. Come back up, I will re-short this. Getting very volatile here, guys. This is what we've missed. We've missed this kind of action. Stopped out, guys. I hope y'all were quick on that. Stopped out, but have no fear. 200 bucks. Quick 200 bucks in 1 minute. 200 bucks in 1 minute. And I have news for you if you're still in this trade. You're not alone. I'm back in. $50 in profit. I like to manage on another screen so that I can watch it here and see what's going on. Like to see this 2-minute dot come in. 2-minute red dot. I stopped out. I'll enter again. If we get this, there's the 2-minute dot. I'd like to see it on Bjorn though. Give me the 3. Give me the 3-minute dots. Anybody take this trade, guys? We're up 240 bucks on it. Dagbjord is in. Excuse me. Let's push down. Big push down, guys. We got to come down and get some of this. I don't think we blast off from here. Although we could. Got this big vector candle here. Need to come at least a VWAP, recover half of it. But it's not looking like it wants to. It's certainly not looking like it wants to. Got the big day trade red box overhead. Got a previous swing high up there too. You can see that level right there from all of this chop since early November. Got the high up here. Pretty overextended. I'm not sure they go for it yet. I was really looking for this downside move today, but they had other plans so far. All right, guys, are y'all still short? I'm stopped out. I did 2 short trades, picked up the $200 and another 40. I'm stopped out. I'm looking for my next trade. I would like to see a pullback here. I just feel like we're so overextended, but I mean, Bitcoin doesn't really seem to care right now. There's a few times out of the year that Bitcoin just doesn't care, whether it's the upside or downside. I mean, it'll be super overextended, and you think, okay, here we go. Oh, no, just kidding, just kidding. Oh. And this might be one of those times. It just doesn't care. You are under the 2-day Lionheart signal. But even on Lionhearts, you can get a pullback. You can get pullbacks. Let's see what happened last time we got a Lionheart long. Got a long entry here. Yeah, there was 0 pullback whatsoever. Long before that, 0 pullback. This long entry, you hit target and then you came back. Target, then pull back. This one you grinded on. You grinded on this one. You got the trade. You had a big pullback the very next candle and then grinded your way out of it. This one, yeah, you grinded on this one too. You had a massive push and then kind of came back and finally hit it. So yeah, I guess it just varies. But for the most part, it just kind of pushes for the most part, which is what it's doing here. John still in. Stop loss at last week high. Almost stopped out, but not quite. No, man, these are scalps. Why are you still in? You saw me get in, take quick profit, stop loss, and profit. No, these are scalps. No drawdown on scalps, y'all. No drawdown on scalps. Bitcoin pushing. He's just taking all the highs from the weekend. No drawdown on scalps. Trying to get a little pullback here. It looks a little toppy here. Looking a little toppy. I think we can get our pullback here, guys. Got some vectors that need recovering down here. I still would like to see a push back down to VWAP. Got our news report coming out in 2 minutes, guys. We'll take a look at that. If that comes in hot, this whole thing could be reversed. But if it comes in good, we literally could rip up to our target at 97K today. We'll be watching for that. Coming in here in 1 minute. Getting to move back down, y'all. I'm going to pull it up on my phone. My phone updates faster than the computer for some reason. So I'm going to update this on the phone. And we'll probably see a reaction before I do by the price movement. Got 1 minute. Let's drop to the 1 so we can see the price react when it happens. In 1 minute and 6 seconds. Anybody else in a trade? Those of you Max, you're looking good on your Lionheart trade right now. Good job. John, you said you were long on Lionheart too. Good job on that. That's what I do, guys. I keep 2 accounts. I day trade on 1 account. So I'm in Lionheart from, I think, 90,500, and then I scalp on the other account. So like on any 1 account, you can't have 2 longs or 2 shorts at once. You can schlong, which means have a long and a short open, but I like to run on 2 different accounts. So if I want to day trade, if I'm already day trade long and I want to scalp long, I can do that. Also, I have to use a separate account for that. So I have 2 KCEX accounts at kcextrading.com. All right, here we go. 1, and let's see what the report says. You'll probably see price action before mine updates. It is bullish, bullish, bullish. Dancing around here though. Bullish doesn't always mean immediate move up. Oftentimes it means this. Let's wipe everybody out and then take it up on bullish news. Let's see, there were 2 reports. Let me see what the other one was. Both of them bullish. So they're probably fixing to come wipe some folks out and then take this thing up. Okay, it doesn't have to be immediate. Like I said, a lot of times on bullish news, they know they're going up because it's bullish. They don't want you to go with them, though. Salt chain, schlong, yeah, short and, get it? Schlonging, shorting and longing, get it? Get it? Schlonging. We're good at the schlong around here. Pushing down, guys. Looks like a good short opportunity. What do you think, guys? Looks shortable to me. Shorten the bullish news. Makes sense. Makes total sense. Of 25 bucks. Keep pushing. Stopped out. Break even. It's all right. We'll short it again if it comes back. I had to try it. I wasn't quick enough to TP. Stochastic clicking to the upside while volatility is maxed out. It wants higher, guys. Did they just wipe a few folks out and moving up and out? I don't think so. We still got lower to come. We come retest VWAP, in my opinion. This is not over. These are the fun days. I've missed these the last couple of weeks. We've only had a couple of these. You know, it's been so sporadic with markets open and closed. Sometimes U.S. is open, sometimes China's closed. It's just been hit and miss. But from now on, we got all markets open until whenever. Somebody will have a New Year or a holiday or something. But for now, I think Russia's got a holiday tomorrow. How random is that? Oh, no, that was yesterday. No, Russian Christmas right here coming up on Wednesday. You know, Russia doesn't do much for the market, though. No impact. Bullish news trying to push the market down, guys. I'm sorry we're not covering anything else. We're really looking for a trade here. This thing's fixing to break one way or the other. And when it breaks, it's going to break hard. And I just don't want to miss it. We missed one the other day and could have made about $2 grand. Is that a decision point? Are we going to 97K or are we coming to 91K? One of the two is fixing to happen. I would like to see this 91.5-ish area right here. I would love to see that. The Lord will provide either way, though. So we're fortunate. We're blessed. Thanos, how you doing, man? Are you still with us? Hope you're doing good. Sorry about, did you get in that Lionheart trade? We did get that pullback. It would have been a good entry, even though I think we can get a better entry here. Either way, though, either way, if you get in now or if you wait on a pullback, you just got to have your stop loss below the last swing low. So, you know, you definitely don't want to risk liquidation before that because it can come back on you before going. Thanos still here, says no trade. I hate that we missed this breakout of VWAP. We were chatting about other things. I think I was going over Lionheart and absolutely missed this. That would have been the good trade to see this vector through VWAP. That is a trade all day long as soon as you break and close above it. You want to wait, make sure you don't SFP it. Don't swing failure pattern. But break and close above that with a vector means they're moving this price up to trap some traders to only come back later and liquidate them. See, this is a trapping candle right here. Come up here somewhere and then come back and wipe them out. Pick up their liquidity that was left behind. But it doesn't mean it rolls over here. It could come all the way up into here and then come. See if we broke a market structure. Not yet. Not even on the one. Haven't broken any market structure from this pump up. We would have to come down and take this out. So if you come take that, probably be a VWAP bounce, and then you can look for continuation down into here. That's what I would look for. So if you're not trading yet, I would look for something like that. Come down, change market structure on the one. You don't have to come all the way to VWAP there, but I would look for it to come to VWAP, find some support. Then I'm going to throw them all fib. And I would look, well, let me turn the magnet off so I can get a VWAP. If we came to VWAP, I'd turn on the old fib. And I'd look for a retrace somewhere in there, maybe not even that high. Maybe a 0.5, something like that. Somewhere in this area right here, assuming we actually come to VWAP though. Something like that. And then I'll try to short it back down to the golden pocket, the more macro golden pocket with all these order blocks and previous day VWAP. Something like that, guys. So if you're not in a short and you're afraid to short this, wait for the 1 minute market structure break. Don't FOMO in there. Wait for the retrace. Throw on your old fib and short that. That is the more reliable, higher probability trade. I know some of you don't like waiting on that. You get a little impatient, like myself. Like myself. Well, as I'm talking about waiting on the retrace, I shorted. Let me put a stop loss in profit here. Okay. Could get stopped out here, but we're in it, and that's okay. If we get stopped out, we'll be stopped out in profit. Small profit, but that's okay. We are not afraid to re-enter this thing because I believe we are coming to VWAP. Anybody else with me? This is not the more reliable, higher probability trade. The higher probability trade, again, one more time, 1 minute time frame here. Let's see if it's on another time frame too. Yeah, you get it on the 2 and 3. You get on the 2 and 3 minute time frame also if you came down here. There. But you would probably break it all the way to VWAP. But anywhere in here, if you bounced, look for the retrace. Short trade right there. TP at VWAP when you came back the second time. Stopped out. $27 profit. These are adding up, guys. On this attempt to short, we have made $267. We've made 267, guys. Just in this little area right here. And we're long from 90.5. All right, let's see what we got here. Let's get serious here. Are we fixed to come down or not? It's time to get serious. Look, it's 5 minute red dot, 6 minute, no red dot. If we get this in 2 minutes, it's very shortable. I would like to see a Bjorn red dot though. I don't see any. Oh, there we go. 2 minute Bjorn. Was that a 1 minute Bjorn red dot? But the 1 minute trying to push back up here. Stochastic headed up. We're doing very little TA here. We are just battling, looking for the trade. We're going to push up, or we're going to come down to VWAP. Set another alert here. 786 coming right in there around VWAP. Maybe even the 702, which is my fave. 702 a little higher. Anywhere in there. We could get a good swing failure pattern of this low right here. Change of market structure. Retrace short. At least a VWAP. VWAP TP1. TP2 an ultimate target down here. About 91.8, 91.7. We're going to make the most money ever this week, guys. And part of it's going to come from that Lionheart trade because we will hit 97K this week. I'm calling it at least 97K. We'll actually even look for a short right here at our red box. If we take out the swing high or if we just reject from the 0.5. Anywhere in here is a good order block. You can see a bearish order block. We'll look to short that. Probably a scalp short because we still got to come to 97K. But you can make a lot of money if you came up into here, shorted back, test the breakout, right? Test this breakout, re-enter along, and then on up to 97K. This is how I would play this. Ag Click Drop Team has just entered a short. Not yet, my friend. Not for me, not yet. It's coming though. Hopefully. Got the 6-minute candle close, and we did not get the dot. 1 minute pushing back up. 2-minute green dot. None of it on Bjorn, though. Bjorn is the more reliable dot indicator. Lower time frames for scalps, higher time frame for day trades, swing trades. Look at this. Got the daily Bjorn green dot way down here at 87.1. If you guys took this, it's a over $6,000 move. Throw some leverage on that, guys. Daily Bjorn green dot given to you right freaking there. A couple days later, you got volatility expansion, which is what you want to see for follow through. So you enter those trades, and if you see what you need to see, come back a day later, watch for the close. If you start to get continuation on the volatility and the stochastic, then you just let it ride. And in the meantime, just hit some scalps to make some profit in between. Ag Click Drop is not a fresh short. He said he's adding to the short. Adding to it. 6-minute cipher dot, nothing on Bjorn. Stochastic headed sideways on Bjorn. There it goes. It just clicked down. See if you can hold to the downside. It's unconfirmed. Unconfirmed. 1 minute trying to push down. This thing wants higher, guys. This thing wants higher. I'm going to be honest. No matter what happens today, guys, because they've got to wreck some folks today. No matter what happens, I fully believe, and all the signs on the charts are adding up to hitting 97K this week. So wherever you get in, just make sure you have good risk management. But we should have continuation to the upside this week. What news do we have tomorrow? S&P, PMI, The big one's going to be Wednesday and Thursday, initial job list. But you'll get the jobs kind of front run with the jolts. So the job list on Thursday will be less impactful. The biggie is going to be Wednesday and Friday. KCEXtrading.com, guys. Come join us on KCEX. We get free money on KCEX too. When you join, you automatically are entered into their daily trading challenge, and it's free. And if you place certain places, you just get free money. I got $500 free a couple weeks ago, just on one day. So countless days I've gotten $100, $200 free. I know Thanos has gotten some free money. John's gotten some free money. Max, I think got 500 bucks free or 300 bucks free the other day. KCEXtrading.com. I'll spam it in chat for you guys. You don't even use my affiliate link below. I don't care. KCEXtrading.com. I don't care. So many folks want to use their affiliate link, and that's great. I don't care. I just want you to be in a better place with the lowest fees and no nonsense that you find on other exchanges. Pushing, guys. Pushing. Good job not shorting this, y'all. We wanted the short, but we don't trade what we want. We trade what we get. Max said he got $300 one day. Yeah, free money. Free money. Bitcoin might push all the way to 97 today. It really wouldn't surprise me. How are we doing our WorldCoin? Over 12 grand, about $12,500 since Monday. Still moving up. We're up like a grand today on it. There goes Bitcoin pumping, breaking the high, y'all. Do we SFP it or do we pump? That's the question. Trying to SFP this, y'all. What a move. Bitcoin has just been relentless the last 24 hours. Wants that 94K. Wants that order block. Thanos should have longed. Yeah, when we opened the stream, it was a good time. That's why I said that. I wanted lower, but I said, if you're getting about a $400 or $500 better deal now than you were earlier this morning. What are we doing here, guys? What are we doing? Bitcoin running, man. What a run. So I got some bear divs here. Just not wanting to give it up, though. I really hate it. I would have longed this vector candle breakout of VWAP. I would have longed that, but we were looking at Lionheart instead. So we're doing on the weekly. Ultimately, I do think we come up and retest 100K. Test the underneath side of this breakdown. Probably all the way up into here to 103, 104K, somewhere in there. I think that's the ultimate goal before rolling back over and headed down for the final leg of the bear market. Oh, this chart's a little cluttered, I'm sorry. Most of it down below. There's just been nothing to chart up above. I need to go and do all my charting up above since we're coming into this. But there's still not much to chart here, guys. Look at this, just a big old imbalance right here. I mean, nothing. You break these high, look at these, 3 highs in a row, bang, bang, bang. You get into those and you're fixing to rip up through this stuff. Try back down to the 4 hour. Blue vector candle up. They could retrace this. We're short. Up $100. Come down to VWAP. Come down to VWAP. One time, Biddy, one time. Come down to VWAP. Where is VWAP? 92.7. See if we rode this thing to VWAP, what would happen? $1,000. Should we do it, guys? Are we coming to VWAP? John says, Anthony, are you doing Lionheart trade? I'm in the Lionheart trade from $90,500. So I'm in a long from way down here. It fired off. This is the 2 daily time frame. Fired off way down here at 89.8. I didn't see it until the next day though, and I got in as it already ran up a little bit. So I'm in a low leverage trade there. Let's go back. $235. Do we want to ride this thing to VWAP, guys? 92.7. Push down for us, Biddy. Push down. Should we close part of this? Up $300, guys. Oh, getting a little bounce. Do we want to close part of it? Take some profit. Take a little bit. Take a little bit. Add a stop loss. Be responsible, Anthony, right? Right? Shouldn't have taken profit. Uh-oh, that's wrong. Wrong section. So far, so good. We're up $320 on this trade. Anybody short this with me, guys? Shorted the SFP of the high. Super easy, basic stuff. See the swing failure pattern of the high. Just shorted it. Came up with bear divs. I told you guys. We showed about $400 on this trade or so. Anybody short this? Anybody short this? Secured 163. We'll pull down another 131 if we get stopped out here. So no matter what, this is a $300 profit trade. No matter what. We've already made 270 shorting this area. So the least we can walk out of here with is right at $600 this morning on stream. That is the least we can walk out with, y'all. Shorted the S&P. Anybody short with me, y'all? Did my TP get erased? No, you can't come back. You got to give me some more profit if you're going to try to come back. Uh-oh. It's running. Okay, we've secured 250 on the trade. We're good, guys. John is short now. John, do not go into drawdown, man. Do no drawdowns. These are scalp trades, guys. This is a scalp trade. You got to treat it as a scalp. And if you catch a runner, you catch a runner. Look, right here. I've secured $250 profit. My stop loss is in profit. And now I'm going to let it run. I'm going to let it run. If it runs and we make a grand on it, we make a grand. If we don't, we've secured profit. We do not watch this thing dance around. I want to show you guys something. And I harp on this all the time when I do a lot of live trades with the VIP Discord. A lot of scalp trades. You can only day trade. It's boring to try to day trade on a live because you only get like one of those a day or one of those a week. So what are you going to do but scalp? But let's say I entered here, which I did. You can see my mark. I entered there on the SFP. See, we have You can see, I just told you guys the SFP. See, we had the high here, came up, swing failure pattern. As soon as we broke the high, I mean, I hit it. Boom. SFP of the high. It runs down, TP1, bam. Just take profit. It doesn't matter. It's a scalp trade. Move your stop loss to entry. And all of this is a bonus. And if it does come back up and you stop out and you still believe in your trade, okay, you got stopped out. You didn't hit a drawdown. If you still believe in the trade, re-enter. And guess what? Now you have a better entry point. So you're making even more money when you come down and you don't have to go through a drawdown and risk this thing just moving up like this, okay? Just no drawdowns on scalps. You can have a little breathing room on a day trade because you're targeting a zone, right? But about to get stopped out here, guys. About to get stopped out here, guys. Don't do it. Turn around. Don't do it to me. Yeah, look how close we came there. Don't come back for it either. 93,968. And my stop loss 93,371. Missed me by $2.50. It's coming for me. Gosh, dog it. Here it goes. That's all right. Don't go in drawdowns on scalps. Don't go and drawdown on scalps. Why? My entry is here. If it comes back above there, well, first of all, this is a big move, so you got to take profit. We're going to make $300 on this trade if we get stopped out. But think about that, guys. If you get stopped out, that means your entry was not the best. That means price is going higher than where you just were. So re-enter at a better entry point. Just think about that. Just if nothing else, think about that. Biddy, come on down here, Bittercorn. We want VWAP. We want the VWAP. We want the VWAP. It wants to stop me out, and that's okay. We still have Lionheart, and we'll make more. Any questions on this, how I got in this? I don't think I'm a scalper, but it's fun to watch. This Lionheart thing is new to me. Is that in Discord? Yeah. Lionheart's Salt Chain, I'm with you here. Dump. Lionheart is part of the free Discord. Just click down below in the link in the description. It's a part of the free Discord. Bjorn, which is the best indicator, is, yeah, they probably were trying to stop hunt me. Bjorn is part of the VIP Discord. But yes. All right, we're stopped out here, guys. We are stopped out here, guys. $308. Of course it's moving down now. That puts us up about 580 since starting the stream. Right at $600. That's $600 since starting the stream. I will reshort this if we come back up. Good job, guys. How long have we been on stream now? An hour? We made $600. It's a good day. It's the most profitable week we've ever had right here at the Anthony Lee Crypto Crew. We're already up 4,500 in the last week. I showed you that profit and loss. Not to mention our $12,000 spot WorldCoin trade. You see it right here. 11.7 now. $11,700. We're up on the WorldCoin trade for the week. And I was up, what was up? I showed it earlier. I've already switched accounts. $220 coming into the stream. So we're up $800 on the day. $800 on the day. 12 grand on WorldCoin spot trade. And pulled down 4,500 last week in futures trading. So pretty dang good. Pretty dang good. What is that? 45 plus 6. That's 5 grand plus 12. We're up 17 grand in the last 7 days. And I've showed it all to you. And for those of you who just joined us, this is not a screenshot. You can see this dancing around. This is live trading. Look, price is changing. And I bought this live on stream last Monday. $76,000 worth live on stream last Monday. Told you WorldCoin was fixing a pump, and I put my money where my mouth is, and it's not done. I am not selling that until it's at least $200,000, and I'm not even kidding you. John got stopped. It's okay, man. You're making $600 or $300 on that trade. That's okay. You can get stopped. Look at my trades this morning, guys. Look at my trades. Look at the 3 minute. I'm terrified to look at this. Look at this. Ding, ding. See all the arrows? Those are entries and exits. Ding, 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 ding. I've scalped this whole thing this morning. All the way starting back right here. Look at this. This is where I started this morning. 4 o'clock this morning. Nothing before that. I wasn't trading. But I scalped this at 4 o'clock this morning. Took a little break. I went to the gym. Took a little break. And then came back. And since I've gotten back, ding, 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 ding. See all these arrows? Scalping. Scalping. I'm already in the long from 95, 90.5. What else can you do but scalp? $3 to $4 WorldCoin. Actually, I think it could be a $4 to $5 WorldCoin, but I only need, if I sold at $2, I got 150,000 WorldCoin. Last week I bought 150,000 WorldCoin. If I sold at $2, that would give me 300 grand on that. But I really think WorldCoin, let's take a look. WorldCoin is my favorite. You guys are going to miss the boat. If you're not on WorldCoin, I don't care what anybody tells you. I don't care how bad this chart looks. I'm telling you. For those who don't know about WorldCoin, this is Sam Altman's project. And, you know, it doesn't really matter. None of that matters. Technology doesn't matter. None of that matters. I don't care. None of it matters. All that matters is how popular is a coin. Who can tell me what Cardano does? Who can tell me what XRP does? Nobody. Most people can't. But it's popular. They have big communities. They do things. There's great marketing. And that's what moves price. That and liquidity, okay? I always use the example back in the day. Some of y'all may be too young to know what a VCR is. But we had these things called VCRs. And you put cassette tapes in them, okay? Well, at the same time, this other technology came out called Beta. And Beta was much more superior. I mean, it was like digital music compared to CDs. I know y'all know what that is. It was much superior, but it had no marketing whatsoever. Nothing. Nobody even heard of Beta, but it was way up there. But VCR, VHS, that had incredible marketing, and it won by nobody's even heard of Beta. You know what I mean? So it doesn't matter always about the technology. It's how well is it marketed. Anyway, but Sam Altman, who co-founded ChatGPT with Elon Musk, okay? So anybody that runs in that kind of circle has got to be pretty smart. You know, they've got to have some backing. So I like that about the project. It's the orb, the eye scanner thing, and I saw Kid Rock had one the other day. Kid Rock was doing a thing talking about buying tickets on Ticketmaster, and everybody should have to use the orb to scan to verify. That would prevent scalpers from getting in there and buying 100 tickets and jacking up the price and selling them. You know, each individual would be allowed to buy like 4 concert tickets, and they had to scan the eye to prove that it wasn't a bot just buying tickets. So celebrities are starting to use the project, and WorldCoin is the native token for that orb. So this thing has potential. I know the chart looks terrible. I know. I don't want to hear it. I know. But what I like about the chart, guys, and this is how I approach, especially approach altcoins. First of all, you've come back and you have re-entered this. First, let me tell you how I like to approach altcoins. I approach them from a liquidity standpoint. The days of 30, 40, or not necessarily 30, but 100,000x gains, those are over. Sure, you may have a few meme coins that do something crazy like that, but those days are over for the most part. So in my opinion, you want to look at altcoins like you look at Bitcoin. Where is the liquidity? Because if these are just becoming a coin and not just something you could throw a dart at and it's going to do 100x, then you need to know, are investors likely to move this price? And if so, where to? And the answer is liquidity points, okay? Especially a coin that's been established. It's not brand new. It's not 1 month old. This one's been around for a few years now. And you had a high, first of all, you had a $12 all-time high, okay? But since then, you've come down and you made a series of lower lows and lower highs, right? Lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, right? So when it's time to move this thing, where are they likely to come? Okay, they're likely to come above the highs. Okay, this high has not been taken. This high has not been taken. This high has not been taken. Of course, the all-time high has not been taken. So even if they don't take it all the way to the all-time high, they're very likely to come get the last liquidity point, which is right here, okay? Right here at 220. 220. So on my particular trade, that would pay me $350,000 if they just came get the last liquidity spike. That's it, and it went nowhere else. Okay, but in the next cycle, it's very likely, it's just like anything else, like we showed on the Bitcoin price, when you have all these highs, and if you get into them, you hit liquidity spikes and ding, 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 all the way up. Same thing to the downside. Well, look here on this move down, all of these ding, 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 ding. When you start getting into this, when you get above right here about 66 cents, this first little, I know it's hard to see. Let me kind of zoom in here. This first little spike here at 66 cents, right? You see that? When you get above that, you can trigger some liquidations that start taking all of these out, all the way up to this high, okay? And that's why I like it. Not only that, you had this value area range for the entire life of the coin, okay? Value area low, point of control, value area high, okay? We just came back and closed, I'm on the 3-day, but this is good for the weekly too. You wanna go to the weekly, same thing, doesn't matter. Weekly close there too. Inside the value area range. Now, what does the volume profile law tell us? We're most likely to go back to point of control, and if you break through that, right, that's almost, I don't want to say guaranteed, but pretty sure bet. That's about 90 cents. You may reject a little from there. If you break through it, flip it to support, then you're headed to the value area high, okay, which happens to coincide with the taking out of this high at 220. So I like to think if all we did is come back to that point of control, then I'm going to sell this for $133,000. I invested $76,000. That's almost a 2x on my money, okay? Almost a 2x. We're back in. We've got all kinds of green dots and money flow crossovers and all that good stuff to go with it too. So I'm not going to go into all that, but we do. So look for liquidity points where they're likely to take coins, right? And if we continue all the way up here to 220, that's going to pay 300 grand. So first stop's 130 grand. Second stop's 300 grand, and that's it. That's it for me. That's how I'm looking at it, period. Plain and simple, period. Okay, this would be different. Let's say we set, so if you're looking at all coins, and you know, say you set a high here, right? Let's say on this pump here, right? This pump here, you came and took this high, swing failure patterned it, and then came on down to where we were, right? I would not like that coin anymore, right? Because while, yes, sure, there's some liquidity here, the goal would be to get all the liquidity, and they've already done that. They've already done that with this candle wick. They came and got all of this. So the likelihood of them, they can, but the likelihood of them coming back to get this is very little because mission is already accomplished. Their goal was simply to get this high, which they did, okay? It's not saying they can't and won't at some point, but it's not something I'm interested in. I want coins that look like this, that have not had their liquidity swept. Okay? Does that make sense? For me. And I've seen this coin move. I've freaking seen this coin move right here. I was watching this. I sold. I missed. Oh my gosh. I was let's go to the daily. I will never forget this. I had traded this sucker. I had this range on here, this volume profile on here, and I was trading it. And I mean, this thing goes back, let's see, February of 25 through September. This is like a 6-7 month range. And I was just spot trading the heck out of this. I mean, la-di-da-da-da, sell, buy, sell, buy, sell, buy, sell, buy, sell, right? And all of a sudden one day on a Sunday, it was a Sunday. I mean, price was just, I was just buying, selling, buying, spot trading. And they came out with a news report. Who in the hell releases news reports on a Sunday? WorldCoin. And this sucker on one day goes ding. And I said, oh my gosh. It left me behind. I missed the whole dang thing. I was so mad at myself. Like, and most of my trading WorldCoin I did on the weekends because you can expect weekend choppy boringness. I got left. I missed this whole pump. It was literally like a 3x, and I missed it. It's true. It's true. All right. So yes, Thanos, I definitely think at least the $2 roll coin, but if you get past this, then you're going to probably right in here, 460 somewhere in there, 465 bucks, 450 to $5, right in here. That's how I'm playing it. What is Bittercorn doing? We got off track here. Still pumping, guys. We're pumping. We're coming for that 0.5. We're coming to this order block, guys. No doubt about it. No doubt about it. Might not even be a terrible low leverage long on this breakout. I mean, I wouldn't do it. I'm not doing it. But I will look for a short up here. I will look for a short if we come up into this. Set an alert right here. Got order block at 0.5. We've also got the swing high up above, 94.5. So we got some good stuff coming up here. One good thing about longing, which I'm not saying you should long this right here. I mean, that is you're longing here to hopefully catch a $200 move. I mean, of course it could go higher, but one good thing about longing in things like this, trends like this, you can long, and even if it comes against you, have confidence. If nothing else, maybe false confidence, but confidence that it's going to be okay and you're going to just retrace and come back up because you're under the power of the signal Lionheart, right? You know that price is most likely going to 97K before setting any other swing low. It has only ever done that once, ever. So it gives you just confidence that if you enter trade and it kind of starts going against you, I'm not saying you should take drawdown, but if you did, at least know that you're with the trend, right? And you're under a confirmed signal that has not completed yet. We might get a short here if we come up here, guys. It might just blast through, though. Bitcoin is just relentless. You know, y'all know Bitcoin don't care. Bitcoin don't care. Don't care. I don't like this turnaround here. I don't like the front run of the 0.5. Let's see what we did on Bybit. Have we hit it on Bybit? Front run. Haven't hit it on Bybit either. We should come a little bit higher, guys. We did just take this wick here though, but that's probably not good enough. We should at least come into this. Ignore these boxes. These are old boxes. I don't even know what they mean anymore. Should come at least into the 0.5. Most likely though, we would continue up to this, even if we got a little pullback here first. 0.5 resistance, pullback, maybe not even that low. Maybe even just to retest the high of this this variable range, and then come into here. It's a daily naked up in here too. Oh, we must have just taken it. It was here. Yeah, it must be taken now. All good. Coming for the 0.5 now, guys. I got my finger. Oh, John says definitely going to short this red zone. It's a big order block, guys. Could come all the way through it, hit swing high, could blast through, could reject from the beginning. We got to look for confirmations. I'll be looking too. Thanos got a kick out of the VCR. That's true, man. It's true. pulling back here, y'all. Anybody have any questions? Altcoins, questions. Bitcoin dominance look like, let's see what it's doing. Ooh, spike down right here. Just spoke. Did that just happen? Yeah, wow. Bitcoin dominance getting a little run, but spiking down. Good move up though over the last couple days, really since yesterday. We are still inside this U.S. reversal zone, guys, so do not be surprised. I mean, absolutely do not be surprised to see something like this and then bring it on back down and then continue up. We are inside the U.S. reversal zone, and it would be literally, since the U.S. closed right in here somewhere here, it has been nothing but up. Do not be surprised to see that. That's what I'm looking for. That's actually what I'm counting on. That's how we opened the stream, if you remember, guys. I said, we're looking for a pull back. I said, but the question is, do we come back straight from here? I literally said, or do we come into here first and then come into here and then move out? It looks like we got the answer. Now the question is, do we get the pullback that we're also looking for? Salt Chain, be curious to see the fear and greed index. Where do you even find that chart? Well, I think I have it saved, but you can just go to Google and search for fear and greed index. I must have it saved on my other computer. I work on 2 different computers. Fear and greed, and which one do I use? CoinMarketCap? No, I don't like CoinMarketCap. Says we're at 47. Let's see what CoinMarketCap said. 42. So right there in the neutral territory. Last week we were in the 30s. So moving on up with this pump. Moving on up in this with this pump. Oh, Bitcoin moving down a little. This was shortable. God, I just wanted a little bit higher. See what we get. I'd like to come up into this, at least tag this 94K, guys. Yeah, last time I looked at it live, it was 24, 25, somewhere in there. That's when the biggest moves happen. I put out a whole video on this, a whole freaking video. So it's here. It is here somewhere. Fear and greed right here, a whole video on this, in which I marked out all the times we'd been, I think it was at 30 or so, 30 or below, and how it led to the biggest rallies every single time. Now, that doesn't count if you're already down at the bottom of the bear market, because it pretty much stays below 30 during that. But anytime it's dropped to 30, that is when the biggest rallies occur. And so we've been planning for this for several weeks now. Put out that video. Go check it out. Go subscribe. Subscribe. Guys, if you're not on, don't even use my affiliate link. I don't want you to think I'm trying to scam you into something by telling you to use my link, that I'm making something off of it. I'm just telling you because I wasted so many freaking years on these other exchanges that I thought were great and weren't until I got on KCEXtrading.com. Go KCEXtrading.com right now. Sign up. I promise you'll be so glad you did. I don't promise. Bible says not to promise. But I'm telling you, I'm giving you my word. Go sign up for it. Don't even use my link if you don't want to. It's like this. You remember when you're a baby? Probably not. But you know what I'm talking about. When babies, they have like baby food, these little jars of Gerber, like the applesauce and all that stuff, little peas and carrots, little goo looking stuff. Like they love it. It's great until you give them that first French fry. And it's like, oh my gosh, where has this been all my life? When you get on KCEX, you're going to be like, oh my gosh, I was totally cool with my other exchange, but where has this been all my life? And you'll never look back. And I'm only telling you because I wasted so much money on stupid fees and slippage and just drama and all sorts of stuff. Trouble having order fills. I have had no problems. I'm more than satisfied. That's why I always preach about it. I don't even have to get paid. You don't even have to use my affiliate link, kcextrading.com. All right, I'm done. If Bitcoin comes up to this 94K, I'm going to look to short this. I'm not going to blind short it, though. I'm not setting an order for a short. What a move, though, guys. Hey, West Coast, are you still here, man? If you are, did you get in the Lionheart trade this morning? Did you get in that Lionheart trade? I hope so. If not, I still think, guys, I know what it's doing now, but I still think we get a good pullback and you're going to get a good entry. I'm in my Lionheart trade. I've not TP'd on it yet either. I've not taken profit. I did move my stop loss in profit. I could log back in that other account and show you, but I am long from right here about 90.5K. I hate that I missed the signal, but I'm long from, I longed this breakout right here, about 90.6K. That's what I longed. We were coming up, hitting this resistance. I wanted to see if we SFP'd this or not. By the time I realized, I didn't see it until about right here. I was like, well, we're coming up. Let's see. When we blasted through this, I hit the long. And then we kind of chopped around. I had stop loss down below here somewhere. But once we broke out through this, I've moved my stop loss to here, right here, below this value area high. That's where my stop loss is. So I'll get stopped out in profit there, and that is still not that I don't believe in the trade, because we can come all the way down to, what, 83K or so? That just means if we come down here, I'm going to get a better entry into my trade. So I'm going to take a little profit and get a little better entry. We're moving up here, guys. Let's see what happens. Zoom in. Dang it. Did we hit it? Front ran it, but we did just SFP the high there with some bear divs on the 1. Front ran the 0.5 though. Front ran the order block. So far looking like a swing failure pattern. As of now, this high with some bearish divergence on the 1 minute. You see it. I know you see it. As of now, it's not confirmed. You can still push up. You could still push up. I did take a chance. Up 50 bucks, 60 bucks. Might close it. Might close it. I'm short, guys. I'm going to add in a stop loss. I'm going to stop loss, barely in profit. We're up about 100 bucks. We're up 600 bucks and starting the stream. We're adding another 100 on now if we were to close this, but we're not. We might shave a little. Ah, it's running from me. You can't run. We're going to shave a little. All right, we shaved a little. Guaranteed to get paid. Stop loss in profit. Realized 36 bucks. I'm treating this as a scalp. I would actually let this run a little more and not necessarily scalp some money real quick had we touched that 0.5, but we didn't. We're up 600 bucks on the day since starting the stream. We're actually up over 800 on the day, but we're up 6 since starting the stream. We're added to that. We're already in profit. Stop loss in profit too. If we get, see, 36 bucks, we get another 16. So we'll add another 50 bucks onto it if we get stopped out here. And that's okay. West Coast is not a line hard, but watching for an entry. Yeah. If we came down, I'll tell you what I would even do. If we came down to this, if we came down here, the target area here, I would act and bounce and got the confirmation or reactions we're looking for. I would consider adding to my position. I should TP on that. Probably about to get stopped out on this one, guys. Give me the 1 minute. I'm looking at the 3. Dang. It looks worse on the 1. I should go back to the 3. I love this job, guys. You just can't beat it. I mean, if we make 50 bucks on this trade, it's not even 10 a.m. where I'm at, and we've made over $800 today. And we're up almost 13 grand now on WorldCoin. Tell me one other job you could do this in unless you're a professional football player. Tell me one other job. Unless you're Brad Pitt, which I'm much better looking than Brad Pitt. Just kidding. Kidding. My wife is, I hear her laughing in the other room. She's getting a kick out of that one. She watches the stream, guys. She stalks you guys on stream. I'll come off stream, she'll be like, can you believe John made $500 on that trade? That's so awesome. I'm like, I know. John's good. Oh, let's trail a little stop here. We're moving down, guys. Let's just go right there above that. Guys, join us in Discord. Stopped out. Stopped out. No problemo. Add it to the total. Another 54 bucks added to the total. What is this one? 200 we started out. 300. 54. Where's the other one? I had a $40 one. I must not have saved. I'll find it in just a second. Oh, are we rejecting again? Let's see. Let's see if we can get back in this trade. If you did not short this, you could still look. You could see. Let's see if we hit on Bybit. We front ran the 0.5 on Bybit also. So I still think we come back up into this 0.5. I still think we push back up. That'll be the bigger short. If we tap that, I would give it a little more breathing room. I'm still going to run a tight stop loss, but I'm not going to look to TP as quickly, okay? Because I don't want to rip up here to take out this. Let me go back to KCEX. I got everything labeled. Take out this swing high, or even the daily naked point of control, or even push all the way up to 97. I don't want to run that, okay? So I'm still, if and when I enter at this 0.5, I'm still going to put a pretty tight stop loss there. I'm just not going to look to take profit as quickly because we will have fulfilled one of my criteria for looking for a short down, which we opened the stream with, which was to come up into this order block, come up and tap the 0.5, and then come down here. So I'm going to look to let this run a little before TP, but I will still run a tight stop. Because if we come back out and I get stopped out here at break even, that's cool. Because I can re-enter here if we come up here and have a better entry to ride down. Or if we don't get the reaction here, I'll just let my Lionheart day trade ride all the way up to 97K. I'm cool either way. Either way, I can't lose. Trying to push back into this 94K now. Let's see. It's at 93,976 on Bybit. 93,976 on Bybit. On KCEX, it's at 94,036. If it comes, West Coast says, if it comes back to 91.2-ish, I will long. I would long before that. For me, I don't know that we get that low. I'm going to add to a long about 91.8. Retest previous day VWAP. This may not be the golden pocket anymore. It's not. So right at 92K would be your golden pocket. I would probably look a little lower. You got the order block below that at right at 91.8ish. Previous day VWAP. I would enter what I would consider a scalp long here. I mean, it's close enough. I would probably add to my Lionheart position. Since I'm long from 90.5, I would probably add to it here. But if I took it on my other account, I would look to scalp long and probably come back into this order block before really adding to it. I would not look for 91.2. We could certainly go there. But if you go there, the problem with going there before you enter your trade, first of all, you got the Bybit point of control, which is very well respected. I mean, look at how well respected that sucker was all weekend long. And the problem is if you wait and go there and then enter, let me update this. To go into 91.2 is you're going to get trapped below that Bybit point of control. So I would not enter if we did go there, because then you're going to be under that, and you know what happens. You've already broken through it. If you're unable to hold it and you come back below it, you're probably going to find it as resistance and head even lower. So you got to hope that you bounce before that, or at least bounce at that. Because you broke through, that says you want to go higher, but if you come back and can't find it as support, then you're going to flip it to resistance. So 91.2 is not a long area for me. 91.2 I would look to short. I would look to 91.2. If it hit there and bounced, I would look to come back to point of control, Bybit point of control, and short. Doesn't mean it has to play out that way. I mean, unless we came back, unless we lost it and came back and swing failure patterned it, you know, and then turned it back into support, then I would look to long as we turn it back into support. Hope that makes sense. So much. I know it's so much. Come on, Bitter Corn. Push on up into that and get this over with. The people are ready to trade. I know some of you have taken my trades on stream. I hope you have, guys. We're up almost $700 since starting to stream. All of these trades, I told you when I entered. I told you when I TP. And I told you where I put my stop loss and when I got stopped out. Every single one of them. You really shouldn't take anyone's trades on the internet, right? Right? Let me just put that disclaimer out there. And I used to do that. I'd watch folks back when I was learning. I'd be like, not taking their trade. Not taking their trade. I didn't have the confidence to do it. And eventually when I saw them like literally making thousands, I'm not talking about the ones that talk about it. I'm talking about the ones that show you the trades and they show you their profits and losses. I show you my losses. I don't win them all. You guys know that. But I show you how much I'm up for the day. I show you how much I'm up for the week. I show you my trades live. When I started watching those guys and seeing like, wow, they really make a lot of money. They must know what they're talking about. I started taking their trades. And next thing you know, what a shocker. I was making a lot of money too. And then it was just a matter of figuring out how they did it. Once you got that, you're good. So hopefully you guys are learning to trust some of the trades I take, because I show you my profit cards. I show you my trades. All right, Bitcoin trying to come into it now. Let's be on alert. Do I have an alert set? I do not. I thought I did. Did we hit it on Bybit? We're pulling back. We may have hit it on Bybit. We hit it on Bybit. Guys, it's taken. It's taken. All right. You see this one? I mean, you got to watch Bybit too. You've got to watch Bybit also. Look, we front ran this sucker on KCEX. Big front run. You see that? We did not hit it, but we're moving away fairly aggressively-ish now because we did take it on Bybit. It doesn't mean we can't snap back up and take it on other exchanges. But Bybit level is very well respected, guys. See what it wants to do. I would love this thing to push down to 92K. Or wherever we just talked about. See a big hard push down here, Biddy. Need to push, need to push. John says, made a few mistakes by not listening to you sometimes, but it's still working out okay. Good, good. I know you're a profitable trader. I see your P&L cards sometimes. I know you got it going on. You guys short? Did y'all short the Bybit 0.5 fib? Anybody short? Anybody? We're here to trade, right? We're here to trade, right? We're here to trade, right? Set a stop loss and profits. Stop loss and break even. Stopped out. Stopped out. Exact break even. Wow, I made 39 cents. It's okay. We might come up and take this KCEX 0.5. Already taken the Bybit 0.5. Looking for shorts. Not much of a reaction though, guys. Not much of a reaction. Not much reaction. Not what we would want to see. Just looking strong. Add 87 cents to the profit total. Thanos, small position. I'm stopped out. I'm still with you though. I'm looking. John put up 1K at 10x. There you go. Good. I'd like to see this 10-minute dot coming up in 1 minute. I would love to see that. Take another crack at it. Could get a slight market structure break here if we came down a little more. Need to break this low here and not just swing failure pattern that 93,675. Set an alert there. See if we get the 10-minute dot here in 30 seconds. Stochastic point down. Volatility kind of sideways, but it's still elevated. So you still could get a move. Just got to watch the stochastic. Just going to try to flip back to the upside if we don't get this dot here. Looking for one more trade with you guys. Like to find the trade. We did not come into this order block though. We did not come into the order block. We came into the order block on Bybit though. But it's not respecting this order block. Got the 10-minute dot, but not on Bjorn, only on Cypher. I don't like that. Stochastic tick back to the upside. Don't like it, don't like it, don't like it. We're going to get out of here in just a few, guys. I was really hoping to catch another trade with y'all. Up close to $700 on the stream. Checking our world coin one more time. Up 13 grand. Wow, this is up 2 grand since starting the stream. World coin. It's a beautiful thing. Anybody have any questions? John got stopped out at a break even. That's okay, guys. It's okay, guys. I want to break these lows here. Get a little move down. Take any questions you guys might have right now. We might still catch this trade really quickly before we get off. It's got a 12-minute dot. Ugh, stochastic looks like it ticked to the upside, though. Nasdaq's pushing higher. Yeah. Let's see. Nasdaq has a gap down below, though. Nasdaq is notorious for filling gaps, guys. You got a gap. Right there. Right there, guys. Notorious. If you think Bitcoin fills gaps, then Nasdaq fills gaps. But you're right, it is pushing higher right now. We didn't have the bullish report come out, guys. Remember I told you our news report today was bullish. Both of them were bullish. You see the red? And the red doesn't mean bearish. Red, when you get report numbers that come in, mean bearish for the US dollar, which is typically bullish for the markets. If it was green, that's bullish for the dollar, bearish for markets usually. Bitcoin pushing up, might come up and hit this KCEX 0.5, possible good short there if it does. 12-minute dot disappeared, of course, because stochastic matters more than your dot. Volatility matters also, but volatility is already up. Can we roll it over? I would sure like to just roll it over one time. I do want higher, guys. Let me be clear. I just want to pull back first. Let's look at that NASDAQ again. NASDAQ vector candle recovery. Taking the highs with some bear divs here. NASDAQ's fixing to come down. NASDAQ looking toppy. Bitcoin got a vector right. Bitcoin's got all kinds of vectors all the way down. All right, guys. Well, I guess we're going to get out of here. You know what we're looking for. I'm looking for a break here. Boom, I'm looking for a break here. Or I'm looking for a move somewhere up into this order block, possibly as high as the swing high. The ideal, and I mean ideal trade setup would be to come take this high. You know the high, right? I showed you the high earlier. Let's go look at the high. That high right there. So to come up there, I mean ideal. I love swing failure patterns. If we were to come up there, this high right here, come up above it, then like immediately come back below and close below the high. Swing failure pattern, good short entry, guys. Good short entry. That would be my ideal setup. I don't know if we'll get it, but that would be ideal. So you know the things I'm looking for. I'm looking to either break some of this structure here. You got the 1 minute break would be kind of like here, or if you want a more confident, break the 3 minute, come down, break this, retrace, short entry here, okay? One of those two. So you can either SFP up here or market structure break, retrace, short entry, or we could just blast in 97K. One of the two. Either way, look for your reactions, look for your confluence. Don't just blind enter because one of those two things happens, especially on the SFP. But if you do come change market structure, you should at least have a good retrace continuation down for a scalp. It doesn't mean we're going to 50K, but so take profit along the way, stop loss at entry, things like that, guys. All right, well, I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to be in Discord. Well, hang on, we might break this right here to the downside. We might not. We might just hem-haw around here for a while. I'll be in Discord the rest of the day if you guys need me. May even do some live scalps, depending. We need volatility to pick up a little bit more. It's been pretty good, but you know, it's just kind of, volatility's kind of gone flat here over the last, 30, 40 minutes or so. So if volatility ticks back up, we might go live. John Smith, 97K, you're rooting for that. Yeah, I'm rooting for a pullback first and then 97K because I want my boy West Coast and Thanos to get in on the Lionheart trade. And they're just not going to take it right here. I can already tell you. So Thanos might. I'm just kidding. I might would too. Getting a little shake and bake to the downside. Not much. We haven't broken anything yet, guys. Have not broken anything yet. All right. That's it, guys. I'm going to roll out. I'll be in Discord if y'all need me. If anybody wants to do a live scalp trading, chat it up in Discord. Let me know. If nobody shows interest, I probably won't. So that way I'm not just, or I might. I don't know. We'll see. But if y'all want it, chat in Discord. A couple, 2 or 3, 4 y'all chat it up in Discord. Then I'll definitely do it in a little while after I go get some food. I'm glad you guys joined us. KCEXtrading.com. Go do it. Sign up. Don't even use my affiliate link unless you want to. KCEXtrading.com.